back. What is poppin', Wishers? My name is Lo, and welcome back to Wish USA. It is now 9:19 p.m. over here in the East Coast, USA, 6:19 p.m. the West Coast, and approximately 10:19 a.m. in the Philippines, if my math is correct. Guys, I am bad at math, just saying. But with that being said, it is time for our first guest of the night to join us all the way from Sydney, Australia. Please welcome Miss Porsha. Welcome to Wish USA.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Could I just say that I love your name? Do people ever joke around about, your name is Porsha, there's a car called Porsha?
All the time.
How do you feel about that? Do you like that?
It's kind of been like a bland joke now. I'm used to it. Ever since I was young. There's also like a song that's like, hey Porsha, so it's like, it's alright. I don't really care.
It'd be cool if you got a Porsche.
Honestly, what's funny? I don't really want a Porsche. I want a Tesla. So
a Tesla, okay. Save the trees. All right, I see you. Being environmentalist. But before we move on, Porsche, I have a question for you. For everyone who is watching that doesn't really know you, could you give us a quick description of who Miss Sam Porsha is?
Okay. Hi guys. I'm Porsha. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I am 14 years old, and I've been doing singing, dancing since I was really young, and I'm planning to keep on going with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, and speaking on that, you're 14. You started when you were 3 years old. You were already
3 for dancing and 5 for singing.
5 for singing. 5, you were already in the music singing industry, right? When I was 5, I was learning how to talk. I don't know. I was not at that level when I was 5. And you actually also, I was reading your form. You played Fiona in is it a musical, like a Shrek musical?
Yeah.
Back in 2019, that was a few years ago. So tell me, what do you think is the most memorable performance / musical you've ever done so far?
So for the Shrek musical, I remember, because I was Fiona, so obviously I had what did they call it? Like my solo song, right? So basically, I remember having so much trouble singing it beforehand, because the song she sings is really high, and I wasn't used to that type of range. So I was like, oh, how am I going to be able to ace this on the day? And then on the day, I was able to do it. So I was really happy, and I was so pumped for myself. I was like, I did it. But yeah, that was probably my most memorable moment.
Could we actually also time travel back, or go in a time capsule real quick? Let's travel back in time real quick, right? How did you first get into the whole music thing? Okay,
well, my whole family is pretty much known for our musical or just artistic view, I guess. So my mom sings. My dad is he doesn't sing this. He likes rock, so it's kind of different. But still, because I have 2 older sisters. The oldest one, she's also into singing. The middle one, she's kind of into leaning onto dance more. And then even my grandma and our whole family is pretty much musical. And so ever since I was young, even when I was my mom told me this, when I used to be in my mom's stomach, she used to sing karaoke.
Okay.
And so I used to I don't know, I guess I liked it. So even, that's how I would sleep when I was younger. They would they'll just sing for me and I'll sleep. So, I mean, it pretty much shows how much
that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also, in 2018, you attended a thing called Little Miss Australia.
Yes.
And you won?
Yeah.
Did you, what's the competition like? How does the whole show sort of work?
So, it's funny, because I think that was, my first pageant that I've been in. So, I was I didn't really know what to do, because I think I did modeling beforehand, but that's different compared to competing. So, I remember not knowing what to do. But then I was surprised when I won, because I'm I never done this, because there was also a Q&A, and I had to memorize the questions, and I was this is a lot. But I won, and then after that I was able to get people would ask me, oh, can you have a photo shoot with us, or could you please model with us, and stuff like that. So I mean, it was a big milestone in my life.
Yeah, and the whole model thing the walking down. Did you do that? The whole walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough, guys. It's funny because, quick story. My friend and I, we did a modeling thing. It was a joke. It was a joke, and it was in front of our family. It was for a birthday party.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah, I was serious about it, right? I'm gonna walk down that aisle and look all good. I tripped, did not work out. So that's big kudos for you. To you, you dance, you model, and you're also a singer at the age of 14. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And we talked about this a bit backstage, but who are your biggest inspirations? Who do you listen to a lot in terms of music?
Biggest one would be Billie Eilish. Cause she's only like what, 19, 20, something like that. She's so young, and how many awards did she get? Like 5 Grammy Awards. I'm like, that's a big achievement for someone that young. And I remember seeing interviews with her like a couple of years ago and stuff like that, and it was like, she looks like such a genuine, kind-hearted person, and I'm like, I would love to talk to this girl. Like, she looks so fun to like be friends with. So yeah.
I think, what was it? She had a huge breakout when she was 17, under 18.
Yeah.
She was already like all over the radio, and she also has a really cool sense of style.